Once again, my mother's hottest driver pulls off the victory, going for 3 in a row, this for the second time this season. Let's get into it. Today was the playoff race at Kansas, and frankly, I like Kansas, and I actually thought it was a pretty decent race. There was a ton of action up front all day. Probably because it was cold, which helps with the 550 horsepower package. So you had cars fighting for the lead all day. A lot of action, especially with the Hendrick trio of Kyle Larson, William Byron, and Chase Elliott. All three of them led during the day, and those were the dominant 3 cars of the day. The big story of today was the playoff driver troubles. Now, this happened yesterday in the Xfinity race, especially with Noah Gragson and Harrison Burton crashing with about 20 laps to go. But holy cow, this was taken to a whole new level today. Only 3 of the drivers avoided serious trouble. The rest of them had problems all day, as you can see here. Looks like Blaney has a problem. He just started going backwards. Playoff driver. Obviously, it's really early, but still. Goes behind Byron. Caution! Looks like Kyle Busch has a problem. Flat tire for Kyle Busch. Another playoff driver with problems.
I don't know if he had contact that caused the right front to go down, or now that he has an issue now. Let's listen into the 18.
Yeah, let's see. Sounds on par for Kyle Busch. But yeah, problems early on. It's like a flat tire. Oh, Keselowski has problems. There he is. Slow, onto the apron, as Junior just said. He's making his way to pit road. Does he have a flat tire? Okay. Another playoff driver. The 3rd one today to have some sort of issue. Man. Keselowski. How many more drivers are going to get killed at Kansas? Truex slow on the track. A flat tire or something. There's smoke coming out of the back of the car. Are you kidding me? Another playoff driver. The 4th one today to have some sort of issue. Although, frankly, I don't know if you can count Blaney because he's still up there in 4th. But Keselowski with a tire, Kyle Busch with a tire, and now Martin Truex Jr. with a tire. No, the real question is who's going to be next. Blaney slow on the track. I guess now he actually does have an issue. Does he have a flat tire? Unbelievable. Now officially they would say he's had a problem. Good God. First something goes wrong and he loses a couple positions in the opening laps. And now he's got a tire going down. How many more playoff drivers? Or rather, who's going to be next? We haven't even finished stage 1 yet. My God. And half the playoff field has had some sort of problem that's forcing them to pit. Classic Kyle Busch. Bless his soul. Kyle Busch returning to pit road.
Kyle Busch. Look at the right side of this race.
Damn. It's like is that a crack? Right there? It's like a crack in the chassis. He's got to pit again. More problems for the 18. Unbelievable. Martin Truex ran out of fuel. More problems for playoff drivers. When will the madness end? Oh, damn. Oh! Blaney in the wall! Playoff drivers having more problems. It hasn't happened in a while, but it just happened now. And that one looks a lot more serious because he's stuck there. Blaney, the last driver of the cut line, could face severe problems for Martinsville now. Alright, let's see a replay of that. Oh. No, my thing's blocking the way. Dylan.
Blaney, and away he goes.
Slam.
All day long, these restarts, how aggressive they're going to be.
And here's another view of it.
Austin Dillon, you saw him. He just
nicked him.
Just made a little bit of contact.
Man. So, yeah, not pretty for most of the playoff field. Rather, like half the playoff field. Not included in that was Logano, who was stymied by just being slow. And a pit strategy that did not work out. Anyway, besides the drivers that had problems, other drivers excelled. And it was definitely shown which driver is on top by the finish. White flag is out. One more time to go around Kansas.
If he's able to finish this off, the last driver to win 3 straight races twice in a season was Dale Sr. back in 1987.
That was his 11-win season. Kyle Larson, earlier in the year, he went 3 in a row, winning Charlotte, Sonoma, and Nashville. He just won the Roval, and he just won Texas. Now, coming to turns 3 and 4, the best car all year, Young Money, Kyle Larson. He's going to go 3 in a row. He wins the Hollywood Casino 400 at Kansas Speedway. 3 in a row once more for Kyle Larson. And his 9th victory of 2021. Chase Elliott finishes second for the 5th time this season to Kyle Larson. So yeah, this was Larson's 9th win of the season and his 3rd straight. Something I should note that I did not show in that reaction is that this was the 17th anniversary of the death of 10 Hendrick Motorsports employees on that plane en route to Martinsville. And so it's kind of special that they won on the anniversary of that. Not to mention that one of the people that died was Ricky Hendrick, who drove the number 5 car in the Busch Series, and the paint scheme that Larson uses is the exact same as the one that Ricky Hendrick had. Not to mention that Kansas was the only track that Ricky Hendrick ever won at, which is in the Truck Series in 2001. So that kind of ties it all together to make it extra special. Looking at the top 10, Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott, 2 of the playoff drivers that had no problems at all. The other one was Denny Hamlin, and it's shown in their finishes. They finished 1st, 2nd, and 5th, leading a combined 172 laps. Of course, of that, Hamlin was 0, so make that what you will. Kevin Harvick and Kurt Busch both had really great runs today and were contending for the lead for a lot of the second half of the race. They finished 3rd and 4th. William Byron led the 2nd most laps of any of the drivers, finishing 6th and leading 57 laps. So the Hendrick teammates combined to lead 229 laps out of the 267 laps. Yeah, so that was good for them. Martin Truex and Joey Logano were able to rebound Truex from his problems with his tire going down and him running out of gas, and Logano just a bad pit strategy to finish 7th and 9th respectively. Christopher Bell actually battled back from being a lap down to finish 8th, and Austin Dillon had just a decent run all day to finish 10th. Looking at the playoff field right now, well, at this point it's pretty well, for some drivers they're safe. Kyle Larson has won twice. He's good to go. Denny Hamlin and Chase Elliott have a great margin on top of, well, even for 4th place. So that puts them, that's a comfortable position for points, so that even if someone below them loses, they still have a good margin that they could, as long as they have a decent day, they could make it to the finals without any problems. Now, the real problem also is that Blaney had a horrible day, and a lot of the other playoff drivers. It's that Blaney's bad day was worse than the other drivers' bad days, which has put Kyle Busch, Truex, and Keselowski within striking distance. Right now, Kyle Busch has a 1-point lead over Blaney going into Martinsville. Truex is 3 behind, and Keselowski is 6 behind. So all 4 of them are probably going to be fighting hard for either the win or just to point themselves in. Logano is definitely going to be going for a win. At this point, he is 25 points behind, or no, excuse me, 26 points behind Kyle Busch, so he needs to go all out, like with a great day, absolutely fantastic day, or winning. So it's going to be an exciting race at Martinsville to watch those 5 really go all out for it. Like I said before, overall I thought the race was actually pretty good, for at least for the 550 package. The cold weather made it possible for the racing to be as good as it could be, with good battling for the lead. Not to mention Kansas being wide allowed for some good restarts in just overall wide racing, which is the type of stuff that I like to watch. Kind of reminds me of Atlanta, old Atlanta. Anyway, this is going to be it for today's video. Next week is going to be Martinsville, and for the streams, I'm going to be all out dressed as Waluigi, and I'm going to try to be in character for the streams as well. So I hope you can be there for that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. This is BowserJrXD signing off. Have a good one.